Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Slay Them with me, EclecticAndrew the Gamer. Today, inside the Harvest of the Beast, we are trying to gain access to the black core of the Harvest. Piety is assisting us, and she's telling us we must slay Malachi's 3 apprentices, Diodre, Malagaro, and Chevron. And the Harvest will randomly generate. As you can see, it's like this, to where the 3 apprentices will be in random spots. There's usually 1 on the right, and 2 on the left, and the black core is right here in the middle. And so, typically, the apprentices will also be in random arenas. Today, I have Diodre over here on the right. She, as you can see almost right off the bat, if you can look really closely, she has a Venn diagram on her field. She also starts out in this form, her big old Aggie form. She's like Toad. She's like Toad. Witchy Toad. She's kind of like the Bog Witch from Final Fantasy IV, in that she's able to turn into a frog and be her own frog, in a way, I guess. Now, Diodre is a master of curses, so each of these circles on the ground is generating a field of a curse. Green is going to be enfeeble, purple is going to be tempo chains, and red is going to be projectile weakness, which, as you can see right here, she's spitting blood balls at us. That's basically her main attack, is to spit those projectiles at us. That, or she will lick us, or whip us with her hair, or her tongue maybe, because she will whip it good. But she does have a phase where she breaks apart these stone pillars around the field, that raises these 3 totems-like things, stone totems, to curse the entire field with her curse attack. But I guess by the way I was fighting her a little slowly and explaining things, Toad. She's a toad. This toad just crawled out of her body. Does that mean she's still alive? Is this her toad? Is she getting you force? I don't know. But let us carry. Should I equip that? I should equip that. But feel free to follow us along as we enter part 2 of fighting the 3 apprentices. Welcome back. So, we are now outside the second of the apprentices' arenas, Malagaro. He's the artist who designed the monsters of Act 2, basically, besides the spiders. He liked the spiders. He tried to modify the spiders, but this is Malagaro, the apprentice from Act 2. Diodre is also kind of back from Act 2, but she's more from Act 3, but we don't really get to see anything from her or hear anything about her besides outside of Act 2, I think. But Malagaro will throw out these little pustules that will basically be little mines if we walk over them. Or he will detonate them with a detonate spell, which will leave the smoky, caustic ground on the floor if he blows them up that way. I think he can also individually blow them up. And apparently also walking over them will cause other pustules to spawn from these other pustules that I've walked over. I did not know that was a thing. Or he will throw spikes at you. But, besides lagging, don't lag. Don't lag me to death, please, game. Ooh, yeah, that's a heavy lag on my Twitch. Yeah, I'm using a lot of my potions, because he does a lot of chaos damage, so if you don't deal with him very fast, you're gonna need your potions. Oh, also, I forgot to say, don't forget to pick up these green quest items, the organs, the lungs, the heart, the organs we need to access the black core, and Malachi himself in our next episode. And welcome back again as we continue with our 3rd apprentice, the 3rd dark apprentice of the evil Malachi. And she's kind of the burst mage of the group. She uses lightning spells, as you can see. She does a lot of lightning damage. And if you don't have full lightning resistance, you might be dying much faster than this. You may not be able to face tank her at all and deal damage with attacks. You may not be able to stay away from her and cast magic as long as she's got her books and her lightning balls she throws at you. And right there, she empowers herself with some lightning aura. Whenever she does that little 6-pointed lightning sparkle. Yeah, so stay away from her when she's empowered. Get away from her empowerment. Let it wear out. See, like that right there? Because otherwise she will deal like twice as much damage or something. I'm not sure of the mechanics exactly, but she will slay you instead of you slaying her. No, get away from her while she's empowered. Stay away from all her books, because she will lightning warp them all. And will lightning warp to one of them at the end. And her energy shield is a total bamf. Totally hard to break through every time in a single run through of attacking her before she lightning warps again. See, look at that. She's already summoning her book, so she's gonna lightning warp. She's gonna have her energy shield bonus up. No, it started to recharge, but I managed to break it down before because I was close enough to her to stop her. But yeah, Chevron can be the toughest. Malgaro can be the toughest. You might have even trouble with Deodre.
Flattery will get you
But
nowhere with me, lady.
Once you do defeat all 3 apprentices, however you can, with the strongest attacks you can muster, you will have all 3 organs and be able to access the Black Core, which we will do in our next episode of Let's Slay Them with me, EclecticAndrew the Gamer. And hope you enjoyed watching today, and let's carry on with our slaying on our next episode. Until next time, everyone. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.